Most traders think that the more trade you take, the more money you will make. That's the biggest lie in this forex industry. I used to sit down on my chart for hours, taking 5, 10, even 15 trades in a particular day, and guess what? You all know the result. I was losing money consistently. But everything changed the moment I made only one simple decisions. I started taking just one setup per day, or one trade or one signal per day. And somehow my results become more consistent. My stresses dropped and my account started growing. In this video, I will show you why taking only one trade daily works like magic and how you can start doing it also. Let's talk about the problem with overtrading, and let's always be real. Overtrading is the silent killer of most traders. You wake up, open your chart, and you feel like you must catch something. So what do? You force setups. You enter trade that are not clean. You revenge trade after a loss. You kept clicking buy and sell like it is a game, and before you know it, boom, your account is bleeding. The truth is this: the market doesn't pay you for how many trades you took. It pays you for how long your trades are. One clean setup is enough to make you enough money for that particular day. But most people ignores that. It's because they are chasing action, not the results. Let me tell you guys the shift that changed everything. One day I asked myself a very simple question. What if I only take one perfect trade daily? Not 5 trade, not 10 trade, just one. And here's the catch. It has to be highly probability, clear setup based on my strategy, no emotions involved. And if I didn't see that trade, I don't trade at all. At first, it felt strange, like I was missing out. But something crazy happened. I become more patient. I started waiting instead of forcing. And that's when I realized that patience is always the money. Why this one setup works? Let me break down why this setup works so well. First of all, you become more selective. When you know you only have one particular shot, you stop playing games. You don't just enter at any random setup. You wait for the cleanest opportunity. That alone improves your win rates. Secondly, you avoid emotional trading. Most losses don't come from bad strategy. They come from emotions, fear, greed, revenge. But when you take only one trade and you are done with that, you remove emotions from the equation. No revenge trading, no overconfidence, just discipline. Thirdly, you protect your capital. Let's say you risk $10 per trade. If you take 10 trade, that is $100 exposed. But if you take only one particular trade, just one, that is just $10 risk. Even if you lose, that account is still safe. And in trading, it's called what? Survivor. Survivor over everything. Now, the fourth one, you think like smart money. Smart money doesn't rush. They don't trade every movement. They wait for the best zone, then strike once. And that is exactly what you are doing with one trade daily, striking once. My personal trading strategy. Let me show you how I personally do it. This is simple but very powerful. First of all, I mark my key levels before anything. I'm going to identify my support and resistance area, my liquidity zones, other blocks. I already know where price is likely to react. Secondly, I wait for confirmations. I don't just enter the trade blindly. I wait for a break of structure, a market structure shift, a clean entry pattern like your breaker block or and so on. So if I didn't see any confirmations, no trade. Step 3, I enter one clean trade. Once everything aligns, I enter. I set my stop loss, set my take profit, and that is it. No second guessing. Step 4, I walk away. This is the hardest part for most trader. After entering, as for me, after entering, I close my charts. No babysitting, no emotional interference. Let the trade just play out by itself. Me and my students were able to take this trade. We took this trade on Friday, and I said enough is enough. No more trade for that particular day, because one trade per day is the perfect evaluation of changing your career. So we're able to take this particular trade on Friday, and I'm going to show you guys how we're able to get this particular setup if all our strategy aligns together in getting this particular setup. So guys, as easy as that, you all know the strategy. I've been teaching this in my videos. If you go back to my previous videos, you have been seeing so many videos on where I've been teaching you guys about my simple strategy, market structure bias, origin that causes the break of structure, the break of structure himself, the valid order block, valid fair value gap, and valid liquidity area. Everything I've taught you guys, everything in our previous video. So I'm just doing a recap on how we got this particular strategy on Friday. Understand? So let's dive into the market. Okay, this was GJ when we met it on Friday, because you can see the momentum was too much. We have been ranging for a very long time. Look at it now. This is a very long time of ranging. With a first breakout, taking out all your buyers. We have been ranging for a very long time. And only on Friday do we have our perfect entry and our perfect sniper move in the market, when we finally find this breakout. This is the breakout that changed everything. Also confirming it with also this change. That was when we are pretty comfortable and confident in the trade and start scouting it to know if all our requirements aligns. So first of all, as you guys know the drill. As we used to do it back to back on the stage. Let's do it. Let's analyze this market as easy as that. This is our break of structure from here to here. All this was just a weak rejection week. All this, but this is a strong break of structure. Remember, after seeing a break of structure, what is our market bias? Our market bias, this is just a ranging market, a consolidating. Though we are pushing to the upside, and all of a sudden we start seeing so many equal highs, ranging to liquidity, and this was the liquidity sweep that most of you guys thought it was a breakout, but not knowing it's all a liquidity sweep that swept all this liquidity residing above here. This is the liquidity sweep, and start saying that the sellers are now in control of the market. So now, after this particular break of structure to the downside, what else do we need? Remember, our market structure bias is a bearish movement, and this is now our break of structure. What we need next is mark out the origin that causes that particular break of structure. All these will serve as our origin. You can't mark this as our origin, and you can't mark this as our origin. This will just serve as a trap, trying to hinder you from progressing, eating your stop loss before taking it to your TP. So this is a valid order origin. You can also confirm that with our Fibonacci tool. You can see it. You can confirm that with our Fibonacci tool. So after seeing this, what next? You mark out the order block. This will also serve as our order block. What next again after the order block? You mark out our fair value gap. This is when this comes in. From here, it's very clear. You can see the gap. All these tiny fair value gap are always powerful. It's very clear there. That's a tiny fair value gap. Okay, what next? Liquidity. This will serve as our liquidity area. Yeah, we serve as our liquidity, and also inside this range, we serve as our liquidity. Because some people will start stacking in. Let me show you what some people will do. Remember what to say liquidity. Liquidity also means stop losses of some people. I've taught you guys liquidity, where money lies. The stop loss of some people. That's liquidity. I've taught you guys this. Go and learn. If some people will be entering that sell here, their stop loss will be above here, and that's where their stop loss is what? Is where liquidity is. This is liquidity. That place that stop loss is liquidity. But us being the smart money trader, we are not going to enter from here. We're entering from here. Where the stop loss is our entry. I love smart money. Where the stop loss is what? Is our entry. And our TP down here. Try to first of all take them out, making them our liquidity, and start triggering us in. and we'll move swiftly straight to TP. Let's watch and see. Sniper entry, guys. Sniper entry. We are in, and okay, guys. Okay, not yet to TP. If you can watch it from this zone, we're not yet to TP, but let's wait and see next week if price is going to also go in our favor. Now, the mindset you need as a forex trader. This strategy is not just about trading, it's about the mindset. You need to understand that you don't need many trades to make good money. You understand? You need only one good trade. Only one good trade, because one good trade can change your day, even your week, but only if you stay disciplined. Some days you won't trade at all, and that is all, because no trade is better than a bad trade. Listen, no trade is better than a bad trade. Okay, if I'll be struggling with inconsistency, try this for only 1 week. Just one trade per day. Follow your rules strictly and watch what happens. You will notice that there will be less stress, better entries, more consistency, and most importantly, you will finally feel control of your trading. If this helped you as usual, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment about this particular video. In the comment section, let me know if you are ready to level up. I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace out.